like, whoa.
Have you been on like Facebook recently? Do you ever just like scroll Facebook?
Very, very rarely. And when I do, it's just weird.
Like I was on it. Sometimes I'll go on there. Like I'll go just like scroll through Marketplace because it's fun. But then I'll end up on like the main feed, and it's just all AI shit. It's all AI art or like random AI generated images.
Yeah.
And all of the comments are just old people. Just scrolling through, they're like, "This is so beautiful. Where is this?" And the picture is horrifying. I saw one recently of it was like Tom Holland and Zendaya getting engaged.
Yeah.
And it was this picture. They're like on a stage in front of an audience of like thousands for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Very clearly AI because like the hands are fucked up on Tom Holland and Zendaya. The audience, the faces are just like melting into each other. There's no bodies.
What?
It's terrifying. But all of the comments, there was maybe 2 that were like, "Guys, this is AI."
Yeah.
All of the comments were just like, "What a beautiful couple. What a wonderful union." And I don't think those are real people commenting.
Wait, you think there's like all bots?
Yeah. I'm sure there are real people also commenting because old people don't know what's going on.
Dude, but also I think, people are always like, oh, like every new generation, they're all like so rude and say like all these crazy things, especially on the internet, which is true.
Yeah, 100%.
But also at the same time, especially on Facebook, dude, old people are unhinged as fuck.
Because they feel safe. They don't realize that anybody can see what they're saying.
Dude, but like people's like horny uncles be going nuts, dude. It'd be like this like random video, because Instagram always puts these like OnlyFans and whatever, like it's like half naked girls on your algorithm because somehow like that just gets pushed.
Yeah.
And there's all these like old horny uncles who like haven't had sex in like 10 years. Who are like, oh, I'd love to get that sweet juicy coochie a good time and stuff like
horrifying.
that. And then all the like people in their 20s 30s are like, someone come get their like horny uncle.
Yeah, someone come get your grandpa, bro.
Or grandpa. Yeah, it's like, what you guys. Also, like, half the time it's like, this is like an AI generated girl, right? This isn't real.
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna have like a waist that's like this and then it's just like,
yo, do you think that's the thing?
Dude, you have to be wearing what are those things that girls wear for like dresses, like keep their corsets. Yeah. Like that's the only way you can make, and that's like squishing your insides.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, do you think there's like someone out there who has trained some AI image generation thing to generate the same girl consistently and has created an OnlyFans of that girl
100%
to sell fake pictures?
Well, dude, it's always when it comes to video games, when it comes to AI shit, it's always like they make these like dream girls that have like these like big sparkly eyes, like very like plump shiny lips, big boobs, like basically like zero stomach, and then just like
ass.
Yeah, just ass.
No, but I would say somebody somewhere has to have figured out a way to make a realistic looking girl, like a person that doesn't look like fake, and consistently generate images of that girl.
Well, have you been getting these ads for this one like app where it's basically like if Siri was put into like an AI like semi-realistic girl format, and I forget what it's called, but it keeps on popping up on like my like YouTube stuff.
I think your YouTube just thinks you're lonely, dog.
Maybe it's like, yo,
YouTube's like, hey buddy, you need a friend?
Yeah, it's like just me watching like Star Wars and like Dragon Ball Z videos, and it's like this guy gets 0 bitches.
No, literally, when I come out my room and you're fucking playing Dragon Ball Z, go back in my room, come back out, you're eating and watching Dragon Ball Z.
Well, because I just had
dog, you need friends.
No.
Go see someone. Call your girlfriend, please.
But it's because I just haven't had nothing to watch in that moment. So I'm like, okay, let me just put this on. Learn some new moves for the game. Then go back to the game.
Gameplay of the game you're playing.
Because I want to learn
in your break.
And then sometimes I'll have a separate Dragon Ball game on my phone playing at the same time.
Yes, I have walked out of my room and seen Basta's phone sat right here. Like auto playing this Dragon Ball game he plays, and then you're playing this Dragon Ball game on the TV. It's crazy.
I gotta get the grind. I gotta get the medals.
Does this get you money?
Sadly not. Sadly, that game in the past has taken more money than I would like.
Really? You've paid for the game?
To like buy like the like in-game currency to try to summon, and then because it's like a gacha game, right? So basically, it just like sucks your money because it's not a guarantee. They gotcha.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. So I'll summon, get dog shit, and then I'll lose like $50.
$50?
Yeah.
Best.
This was like back in the day.
Back in what day?
High school.
You had $50 to just drop on a game on your phone?
TJ Maxx, man. TJ Maxx.
My man was working not to buy a car, not to save for rent, not for university. Dragon Ball.
Those suburban families were tipping me to help them put that furniture in their car because it was TJ Maxx and Home Goods.
Yeah, I know they're combined.
And then technically the management's like, you're not allowed to take tips from people who tip you to put furniture in their car. And we're all like, I'm gonna take those tips.
I'm gonna take the money
every time. But there was this one time, for some reason, the like head manager was outside for me helping this one lady carry this fucking heavy couch and fit it into her car with all the rest of her stuff. She was gonna give me like $20, and my manager was like, "Sorry, he can't take that." And the lady's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can't take that."
You send.
Meanwhile, my gas tank is at like a quarter. I'm like, I kind of need that fucking couch.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
damn, $20 tip when you're making what was minimum wage in Atlanta?
Dude, minimum wage at this time was $7.50.
Damn, that's higher than it was.
I was
for me.
making $9 though, so at that time that was bank.
Yeah.
Plus
I mean,
tips.
for me, I was making like at my first job, I think I was making like $5.70 an hour.
$5.70
plus some tips.
Oh,
but,
that's the excuse. It's because you make tips.
Well, no, tipped employees minimum wage was like $2.30.
For like servers, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It was like $5.30 or something, $5.70, whatever it was. And then at my second job, I got a raise to like $6.50, and I was like, "Yo, I'm in the big leagues now, big money."
And then you realized I had to sell drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
and then allegedly.
Well, is it past the? Is it past the number of years for? What's it called?
Is what past the statute of limitations?
Yeah, statute of limitations.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Deny.
Is what passed the statute of limitations.
You're right. He's done nothing wrong.
I've done nothing illegal ever in my life. That wink is not admissible in court.
That wink is not admissible in court.
This is my confession, admissible in court.
Yeah, but actually, I actually want to bring this up. So, like, major side note, twisted conversation. So you know how we were talking about like adults are very
You're so
unhinged?
bad at fucking transitioning. Also, major side note, twist in the conversation.
That's the technique, is to show how bad it is.
I see what you're saying.
Obvious.
I see what you're saying. All right, okay.
See, you're just not on that level.
Yo, speaking of obvious, I actually not playing.
No, but so you know how I was saying like how unhinged old people can be on social media.
Yeah.
You know how just in general we know how unhinged kids are just in real life and
Well, yeah, because
all
their
the
brains
time.
aren't fully formed.
Yeah. Dude, I had these random thoughts the other day of just my experiences in elementary school.
Yeah.
Dude, kids are fucking demonic.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Even being one of those children. So in third grade was full of a lot of weird shit.
How old are you in third grade?
I was 8.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So, you know, very key developmental stage where, you know, I think kids are developing whether they're like psychotic or not.
Yeah.
So there's this one time I had like this weird random beef with this one kid. I think his name was D'Angelo.
Fire.
All right.
That guy sounds sick.
He wasn't. His name was cool. The guy was not sick whatsoever. He was kind of weird. So, and I'll tell you why. So there's this one time we had like this weird random like beef, like just at random moments where like we'd be chill, and then all of a sudden like there's just like a problem, which is kids in general.
Yeah.
And this is one time in class. I don't know what we were arguing about, but then all of a sudden he like pounces on me like a cat.
What?
Like literally, like I fall to the ground. He literally pounces on me, like pins me down, like all four, and then just kind of like growls at me.
Yo, that's some freaky ass shit.
And I'm over here like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like this man just like channeled his inner like feline.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And that's not even the only like weird case that's happened with just kids in that class. There's one time, I'll admit, I was a pretty naive and gullible kid at one point.
Yeah.
Anyways, to where there was these two girls and I think one other guy. They convinced me that the guy was a werewolf and the girls were vampires.
Oh no.
And I believed it because the girls were so pale.
You were that guy, eh?
And I also watched Twilight recently, so I'm like, kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like these girls were pale. You think I'm pale? I'm talking these
Yeah, someone.
these little girls had not seen sunlight in days. And
Did y'all
then
not have like recess?
oh, we did, but yet still. So
damn.
and then there was like they would like kind of like scare me or bully me and try to be like they're like servant or they like kill me.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah,
And you did it.
for a little bit, and then at one point,
Whoa.
the guy,
What's a little bit? Are we talking a day, a week,
a day,
a month?
a day.
What was it really? Well, let's be honest here. We're
If I'm being honest, I don't remember.
All right, okay.
I blocked out that I blocked out that memory.
Right.
But then
You sure they didn't just wipe your
like
mind?
in one exactly. They could still be vampires.
That's true.
But and then the other kid who claimed to be a werewolf, he like bit my arm. So then I thought I was gonna become a werewolf. So like I literally did like a little like growl at like the sky.
No way.
Like,
Are you fucking joking?
Yeah.
You were. I bet you were at home and you were like crying, and your mom was like, "What's going on? Why are you crying?" And you're like, "It's the full moon. I don't want to kill you, mom, but I can't control."
Yeah, no, I legitimately thought I was. I mean, like they were just like playing this like game with me, and then at one point, they're like, we're just messing with you, right? I'm like, really?
Yo, that's fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
Damn,
I fully believed it.
You were dumb.
I was really gullible.
Yeah, bro.
And I think even at one point, my mom was like, Sebastian, sometimes you can be a little gullible. You can't let these people, these kids, like mess around with you.
That's fucking funny.
And I was just really trustworthy. I was a really trustworthy child.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
the problem.
and then life just changed me.
Yeah, you learn that people are not to be trusted.
Yeah, no, but yeah, there's just some weird stuff that happened.
Yeah, I was thinking
school.
about you saying that reminds me when I was a kid, when I lived in Atlanta, I had when I lived in Atlanta. Sorry, I just had to get the designer voice.
The broads in Atlanta.
I got broads in Atlanta. So when I was
Yeah.
a white child living in Atlanta,
Dude, rough times.
yeah, it was rough. I had a friend named Chloe, I think.
Chloe.
Chloe. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. Well, her dad was Keb.
Another Keb in Atlanta.
Another Keb in Atlanta.
I got Kebs in Atlanta.
Too many of them.
Disgusting.
But yeah, we did. Or no, her dad was French. Sorry, but
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of French people in Atlanta for some reason.
yeah, but like we were like tight. We'd hang out all the time, and for a while, I guess we had like convinced ourselves that we were like. This was during like the Percy Jackson time.
Classic.
And we were like, I was into mythology, bro. I
think we all
into
were at
that
one
shit.
point.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
I was like in it. I loved that
Like,
shit.
in what way?
I sacrificed my firstborn child to the god Zeus. What way do you think? I was reading books.
I don't know. You
fucking,
made it
like,
seem like
7.
I was into
No,
that
but like
stuff.
that's all I read.
Like you're just like looking up just like Google photos of just like naked Aphrodite or something someone made
I was
up.
7, so no, definitely not.
Dude, kids discovered the internet pretty early on back then.
I was not allowed.
Dude, there's this one kid who took my phone in like 5th grade and was watching porn
You
on
had
my
a phone in 5th grade?
It was my mom's old phone that didn't work anymore. It only worked on Wi-Fi,
Damn.
but I couldn't call. It had no SD card.
I didn't. So you basically had like an iPod.
Basically, yeah,
I wasn't allowed to have an iPod.
yeah, and
But
it
I
had like
think
a really
that's, like-
cracked screen.
Fucking hell yeah.
Yeah,
I remember our friend Diego gave me
iPhone 3.
his old iPod Touch
Yeah,
when I was like fucking 11 or 12, and that was it was jailbroken, and that was the greatest moment of my life.
Oh.
It was incredible. He gave it to me, and I was like, really? And I downloaded 1 trillion games onto that iPod.
That's super sick.
It was awesome.
Yeah, the amount of times I had to try to beg my parents to buy me games from the App Store, and they're like, "I'm not paying
Yup.
$7 for this stupid game."
Yup.
I'm like, okay.
I remember when I got my first phone. I must have been. I was probably like 14. Or maybe
Yeah?
I was like. No, I must have been 12 or 13 because I was starting high school, so I was 12.
Mm.
And I got my a Galaxy S3 Mini.
Galaxy S3 Mini.
Shit was old.
So like a Samsung.
Yeah, Samsung Galaxy S3 Mini.
Okay.
Very small.
Okay.
And I downloaded because like Samsungs are easier to like get like shitty apps on that you can just download online.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would just download like viruses, I was like, I was playing this game called like Zombie Gunship, and it's just like the whole gameplay is just like the thermal vision, and you're like a AC-130, just mowing down zombies.
Just mowing down zombies.
Yeah.
Okay. The games were so simple.
I know, it was sick as fuck though.
Yeah.
Also, I was like 12. I was like, this is what I want in life.
Like, I like mowing down these zombies like a man.
Hell yeah. I was playing that shit and I was like, this is sick. And then I would just like I would look up like free coins, zombie gunship.
Oh, all the little like hacks for the small games and everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then
dude.
it'd be like, yo, just download this file, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, done, easy.
Easy money.
And then I downloaded it, and then eventually my dad was like, yo, what's going on with your phone? Because it was running like horribly. And I was like, I don't know. He's like, well, you have a bunch of like, this is fucked. Like, it doesn't work. There's viruses. Because he like knows the shit.
Yeah, because he's a programmer.
Yeah. So he like cleared my phone. He was like, don't download shit off the internet on your phone. And that scared me for like 5 years. I was like, I wouldn't download nothing on my phone.
You're just downloading no like Minecraft mod packs or anything.
No way, no way, no way.
What a sad life.
I know. Well, I also never had like a PC. I was playing Minecraft on my computer, my little laptop.
I was
But
like,
no
I
mods.
was like, not on PC, but on your computer.
Yeah, but that was before though. That was in middle school. Was when I was playing Minecraft a lot.
I think that's when Minecraft like peaked.
Yeah,
It was like middle school time.
I don't know if that's when it peaked.
Like, dude, when we were like 12, 10, 11 years old, definitely.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. For me, I feel like I was playing it more when I was like maybe 10. Was like when I was in like 7th grade was like big fucking Minecraft times. It was say I would go over to my buddy Jacob's place and we would just play Minecraft and then we would play Halo Reach.
Fire.
It was the sickest time of my life.
That's gas.
If I could go back there, I would right now.
What a fire game.
I know.
Back in the days before we had facial hair. What a time.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah. You ever think about like why do we have like neck beards? Like why does it like stop at like this certain points and not further down? Like
I
why
don't know.
why did our genetics decide to do that?
That's a good question. Well, I was actually thinking about that this morning. Because I was like, the back of my head, like, I gotta like shave my neck.
Yeah, it's really weird looking.
Gee, thanks, pal. Golly.
Golly.
But like, you know, I hate having like this like wispy shits come down here. you
Yeah.
know? But I was like, why do I have that? You know? And it's like, do you think it's evolutionary of like when it gets cold? Like back fucking a million years ago. Nope. Whenever
A
humans
million years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right.
whenever
million years
humans
ago.
whenever humans started doing their thing, and it was
Yeah.
like we had like clothes or whatever that only came up to here. Like the wolf pelt I was wearing
Wolf pelt.
only came up to here.
Okay.
And then it was like, damn, like it's cold. And then over like a couple generations, you think
Baby,
like the
it's
neck
cold
hair grew down to
outside.
here so that you'd be able to like. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. We evolved from fucking monkeys.
I'm not gonna lie.
Our whole body
I
was
like
covered.
fully just zoned out for
I
what
think
you were
I
saying.
zoned out while I was talking.
I
and
could
said
tell.
nothing.
It made no sense.
Yeah.
You're just yapping.
Well, we
Yapster
evolved.
over here.
We evolved from monkeys.
Why are you touching my leg?
We evolved from apes. No, but like,
no, we
why?
were born 3,000 years ago by the grace of God.
You're right. You're right. Sorry, the Earth is 7,000 years old, and that is all.
What a crazy theory.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yeah? You're like, I don't know. I can believe it.
No, I definitely don't believe it.
Okay. I was
But-
like,
I don't know if I'd call it a theory as much as a belief, because a theory has to be based on some sort of fact.
wow, we're getting technical in here. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So I say it's just a belief.
The belief,
Yeah.
not the theory. The belief.
Well, it's like I can believe that. I don't want to get into religion.
Well, actually, speaking of which, because we just had this we were like out on our balcony the other day, and this random lady like looks at us. We were like lighting cigarettes. You know, Leandre looks like Leandre, and you know, but more like emo, god looking. The tats, the black shirt. His girlfriend's kind of the same, and then she just looks at us, and she's just like, and she's just like, Jesus loves you.
But she said it. She screamed it.
She was loud.
And
Like,
it was-
Jesus loves you, and
Yeah.
just smiles and like walks away. Turns back a few times. Oh, I just hit my mic.
Nice.
Turns back a few times, but it looked like she was looking specifically at me, as if I'm like the good kid surrounded by like the bad influences.
Yeah.
But that's not the first time I've had someone say it to me, specifically in Montreal.
What was the other time?
Well, there's this one time I was walking with my girlfriend to go meet a friend for brunch,
Yeah.
and then it's just this random lady, and she's just like, "You guys are a beautiful couple. Jesus loves you."
But that seems like
She's like, "Oh, you're getting a little bit of interracial over here." Like,
Yeah.
oh, how beautiful.
No. So they hate that, the Christians. No, I don't
think that's how that works.
I think she was walking by and she was like, "Look at that, a Korean Christian and a white one."
Yeah. Do you think she just like assumed that she was like Korean Christian?
Yeah, probably.
Bro, there's so many Korean churches like where I live.
Yeah, there's a
in
lot.
Atlanta.
There's a lot.
I was like, where did these pop up from?
Yeah.
And also, is it like just Koreans going to this? I'm like, where are the Koreans? I don't see them.
It's definitely mostly Koreans.
They just
going
like
there.
come out of their houses on Sunday only.
They all work from home.
They all work from home,
All of
and then every Sunday you just see them like slowly going out, like in just like droves and lines to the churches.
That's horrifying. They're just, I must go pray.
pray. You guys pray.
I never understood why there's like so many different like sects of Christianity.
And they're mostly Protestant.
Yeah, but like they all believe essentially the same shit. Like, why can't y'all be like one thing?
It's like different, like very like specific like rules and beliefs that make them different. Like for example, like have you heard of like Episcopalians?
Yeah, I've heard the term.
So they're Christian, but they're supposed to be more like welcoming. So like they're like more accepting of like queer people and like other like different groups of people.
Right, Episcopal churches.
Yeah,
right,
but like let's say like you're like, well, evangelical. You do not. You're like, this is sinful. You're gonna burn in hell.
Well, that's like Joel Osteen, right?
Yeah.
Or is that his name? And
also Methodist, Lutheran. I forget what makes them different.
I don't think Joel Osteen is the right name.
What even? That sounds like someone who's like assassinated a president. Joel Osteen?
Maybe. No, I'm thinking of like that one mega church guy. Like one of the like mega church owners who's like on TV all the time and shit, and he looks horrifying. But he's like a billionaire from running his church because people just send him money because he talks to God, and he's like an evangelical thing. But it's like bullshit. It's all like hell and brimstone and shit. It's crazy.
Should we just start talking to God?
I think we could.
Do you think we could just make that much money if we're just like God has spoken to me? And he says for you to give me money and just like recite like a couple of Bible verses and then we're just in.
I don't think we could.
You don't think we could?
I don't think we look like the type.
Well, you'd have to change everything.
Yeah, fair enough.
I could wear long sleeves and then get by, put on like a nice little collared shirt.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Because you gotta feel the spirit, and then you'd have to like rip your shirt off to show how much God talks to you. But you know? You ever watch these like sermons from these like mega churches?
But then
awesome.
I would just rip the center, keep it on still. I'm not gonna be like, you know.
I think you would. I think you'd get too taken away with the spirit of God.
Start floating.
Yeah. You ever seen that? It's awesome. It's so sick.
They start floating.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. A lot of these things is like you know how in the Bible it says like don't worship false prophets.
Yeah,
and, like
but
that's
everyone's
like
worshiping false prophets.
Yeah, but like the thing that these churches do is like the guy who's preaching at this church is God, essentially.
Because he is his what's it called? His like messenger, his medium.
Yeah, well, exactly. So it's like they're doing these, and it's like millions of dollars of production in these churches where they have like wires and shit, and the pastor will just start floating. It's awesome. It's
I
so
can feel the
sick.
God.
Yeah,
like that.
It's so sick. You ever seen the like videos of white people when they start speaking in tongues?
Yeah,
it's
dude,
so funny.
It's like fucking Slytherin.
Yeah, I saw one from like the early 2000s.
Yeah,
of this dude, and it's like, "Go speak, my son," and the guy was like, "Oh, he sounds like Crazy Frog." And the people in the church go fucking nuts.
I would also go nuts.
Eat it up. They eat it up. They go, yeah. It's awesome.
Low-key,
Southern white churches.
That's kind of hype.
I would get gassed. Absolutely.
If someone was just like, I would go nuts.
But
dude.
yo, the idea, because what speaking in tongues is like, that's the language of God, right? That humans can't speak, humans can't understand.
So you're just saying,
so you're telling me God's just up there going, I like to picture that.
God just has a fucking speech impediment.
Yeah. God's like, guys, listen.
Dude, that would be fucking could you imagine like, yeah, God just like, so we don't worship false prophets.
We worship on Sundays.
We worship on Sundays. This is my son, Jesus. It's the bring your son to work day.
It's bring your son to work day. This is my son, Jesus. He died for your sins.
Jesus, don't go up there. They're gonna father. No, son, no! Don't put the nails there.
Oh, okay, that's what that was.
You thought I was like she just getting fucked?
Yeah. No, but you went, oh, father. Oh, father.
My father is hurt. That does sound like that. I didn't think about that.
What'd you think I thought that was?
Him getting crucified.
Yeah, but you could have done like the fucking hands out or something.
Well, that
You
was
were just
like,
going,
that's what I was
"Oh,
like.
father.
Well, because like the nails. That was supposed to be the nails in his wrist.
Oh, he was getting nailed, all right. Don't worry.
I mean, we all know Jesus did get kind of railed, probably, or was doing the railing.
By whom?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious that he was also into dudes.
What?
Sorry, I don't want to anger all the
Where's the
Christian
proof of this?
believers.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, also,
First of all, look at him.
long hair.
Any depiction of Jesus, he looks like he's gay.
What does a gay person look like?
Like
Expand
Jesus.
upon that. I look like Jesus.
Well, you got the long hair. You're not Middle Eastern, or yeah. I mean, different shade of hair. Well, no, but he had darker, like more like wool hair.
He had wool hair. That's interesting.
Well, I think that's how they describe his hair, right? It's like hair like wool like sheep. No,
I've never read the Bible, but isn't wool super curly? And Jesus is usually depicted with like straight hair.
Okay, but that's like the wrong depiction because they want him to be white, but he's not. He's from the fucking Middle
Well, obviously
East.
he's a Middle Eastern man.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Middle Eastern men's hair?
Well, they've also described how he looks actually in the Bible.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
What page? 2 Corinthians?
You're just spouting bullshit. Sorry, no. Matthew's 11:12.
Book of Revelation 17:3.
Oh shit, he's on to me.
I got it, brother.
No, but I haven't read the full Bible myself, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
But he's talking nonsense.
There's also like fucking 20 versions of the Bible.
Yeah, I've read the good one though.
So maybe they've changed it to now.
I
It's
read
like he
the
has
only one that
he has
matters.
long, like straight, maybe kind of wavy brown hair with like really blue eyes. It's like, well,
Is that really how they describe him?
no, dude, that's just how he's depicted in all these fucking portraits
That's true.
and stuff.
I feel like I never see his eyes. I never see Jesus' eyes.
He has like really like deep blue eyes in those, in like a lot of those
they're brown
depictions.
whenever I've seen
No,
them.
they're blue.
You tripping.
Which is interesting because technically blue eyes is like a genetic mutation from like what's it called? What is that? Incest.
In Da Vinci's Last Supper, he has brown eyes.
Da Vinci's Last Supper. Well, I don't.
Yeah, I actually took 1 year of art history in high school. So
in Da Vinci's Last Supper, he
actually,
has brown eyes.
yeah, you may have heard of it. I wouldn't expect you to know too much,
That he has brown eyes.
I think so. I may be making shit up though. It's very likely. I do that a lot.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see it. Well, I guess it doesn't fucking matter because it's a myth. So
True. Well, like that lady saying just like Jesus loves you. I'm like, okay, thanks. I feel like that goes to like one of like the weird, it's just like random weird things that strangers say to me. Like there was this one time, well, just honestly, just kind of rude. Like I remember in first year university, it was like early in the morning. I'm like really tired. I'm like waiting in line to get my like shitty cafeteria food.
hell yeah.
And then these two blonde girls behind me, like one of them just like taps me and she's like, I have a question. Do you have a perm?
Are you serious?
I was so close to bitch slapping this woman. My God, I was going to commit assault.
Yeah,
I'm like
that's
so
tough.
tired. I like drank so much the previous night. I'm like, no. Do you think that white people just can't have curly hair?
Why'd you make it about race?
Because I feel like people associate curly hair with like more like ethnic people.
We both have curly hair.
I know, but it's like I've been asked. Like my sister in the past was always asked growing up like if she was mixed.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been asked if I was mixed. People just assume I am.
You're just not on that cool shit.
No, that's true.
You're not like our producer over here.
Wilson?
Wilson.
Yeah, right.
Mixed
Producer
Wilson.
Mixed Wilson. M Dub. M Dub. Mixed Wilson. I like it.
NB Wilson.
NB Wilson. Mixed NB
Mixed
Wilson.
NB Mixed Wilson.
Mm.
Dude,
MNB.
new artist name?
Yo.
Alternate artist name.
Okay, I was thinking about this. Okay, so if there was an NB person, like a non-binary person, who
Scary
makes
thought.
R&B music, their name could be RNB,
What the fuck?
like ARENB.
The queer community has to take advantage of this. What the
That's what
fuck
I'm
is going
saying.
on?
Start making R&B.
RNB.
Yeah, like R or like OUR, like our NB. But
This has to
R&B.
be a new persona. It has to
This
be.
got to be the thing. This is our
Like,
producer
in the
R&B.
future, like, you know, like
Rhythm and bass.
yeah, you know, rhythm and bass.